and look at Connors and Orantes, as they warm up. Orantes closest to you. You heard Tony Trabert's rundown of his conversation with Manuel.
He'll have to attack. He'll have to get the net. He'll have to go for the winners. I don't think that he can stay in the backcourt all the time and win. Do you, Tony?
No, I don't think so, and I don't think he wants to. Jim has learned to be a little more patient on this type of surface. It's a little slower. There are the lifetime records. Connors is 5-1 over Orantes. A little misleading because they are 1-1 on clay courts. Orantes defeated Connors two years ago on clay. Last year, Connors defeated Orantes on clay.
And, of course, Connors is the defending champion. If you'll recall, last year on grass, he just destroyed Ken Rosewall. And Jimmy Connors have just about completed their warm-ups. It's a partly cloudy day, I guess is the best way to describe it. Certainly, and so just about ideal conditions for playing tennis.
How much did Jimmy warm up before the match, Tony?
I think, I'm not sure how much he warmed up, but I know he wasn't going to hit a whole lot. I asked Orantes, and he said he was going to hit maybe for 5 minutes just to get loosened up, because at this stage, as you know, you're not going to change your strokes. It's a question of just getting the muscles toned and loosened up, break a sweat. Orantes is in the near court with his back to you, warming up, and Connors is in the far court.
Jimmy do anything special before a big match like this? How does he eat? What kind of food? How often?
I think the experienced tennis player does not really change his way of life from tournament to tournament. This obviously is one of the most important championships in the world, but I think it's smart if you don't change your system that's been successful for you. So he undoubtedly ate perhaps 3 hours ago to give it time to digest. I think his basic schedule would be routine. I think Orantes would be much the same, though his schedule was probably thrown off somewhat by his long match and late finish last night. He finished at 10:30. By the time he finished with the press, had his shower, got home, he said he was still very keyed up and excited. It was 2:30 before he finally got to sleep.
I wonder how much of an effect that will have on a highly trained athlete like both of these. If this kind of a tournament, I wonder how much it affects him.
It may not have a big ill effect on him. It certainly cannot help him. I think that's the safest way to say it. That's about the way I thought he'd Frank Hammond, one of the best line umpires in the business.
Comes Connors. This is action now in the second game, the first point of the second game. The ball is out, so he was seated number 3. Connors was seated number 1.
Great approach shot, right on the baseline.
And, of course, that's the name of the game, Jimmy Connors.
Connors beat Borg in the semifinals to get this.
Good shots by his opponent.
He's 26 and Connors is 23.
Orantes,
Labor's championship.
Labor. I flunked the test.
Drop shot, misses wide. 15 all.
15-love the score in this game, with Connors serving from the far court to Orantes in this court. Connors leads in games 2-1.
Perfect topspin lob by Orantes.
Extremely fast, both of them.
Ball was out. And break point for Orantes.
He had a lot to work with.
And Jimmy's mother and grandmother really did most of the work, and Pancho put the finishing touches on it. That's out.
13-love.
Courts as a lefty stands out there farther.
Tried that one before.
Won't catch it, I don't think. He got to it after all, but it's out over the sideline. Ball was hit by Orantes. Connors will circle the mark.
Went the wrong way. Let's look again at that.
This is what set it all off. The topspin down at Connors' feet. He half volleyed the ball weakly on the service line. Connors gets down the line. Orantes went cross.
To be the last guy to give it to you that way, too.
Orantes is hitting a lot of forehands with underspin, not giving Connors a lot of pace.
Orantes moves so easily.
Very graceful.
He always seems to be in position.
By Orantes so far.
Bad shot, Jimmy.
Again, Connors comes in, gets the drop shot, hits his ball up the line. He sees it coming cross court and tries a drop volley. by Jimmy Connors.
Caught the line.
Connors back.
Try to move him around.
Oh, yes, yes.
30-15, Connors leading. The volley is out.
Connors' ball hit the line. Beautiful backhand by Orantes.
Unbelievable. He was about 6 yards behind the baseline when he hit that shot.
Well, take a look and see how far Orantes is back. He's 12, 14 feet behind the baseline and hit a passing shot that Connor just got his racket on. As we come back live, it's a break point for Orantes. He missed it.
Yes.
Way wide.
Here's so much, Tony, about the solid ground strokes of Connors and the two-handed backhand and so on and so forth. Rarely do you see him miss an overhead.
That's correct. And, you know, he's not what's considered to be an outstanding volleyer, but he comes in behind such good shots. He oftentimes has easy balls to volley.
Don Budge was one that did that so well.
Making most of the passing shots up the line, he started to look for it.
What do you mean off the line?
Back on.
I understand also very little maintenance.
No maintenance at all. That court's been down for 10 months and hasn't.
Perfect shot by Jimmy Connors. You'll see Connors come in after the drop shot. It was a good drop shot, and he goes back up the line and hits it right in the corner. Orantes couldn't get there. The other player drops it back over the net. So when you go up the line as Connors did, you've got him locked up.
It's a new game in town. Oh, boy.
Wow. Here comes Connors on the attack. His ball wasn't too deep, and it gave Orantes a good swing at it, and he just hit a nice back at Forest Hills, New York.
Serving at 4-5 now in the first set for the men's singles championship of the United States at Forest Hills, New York. All is out.
Oh. .1540, double break point.
on the line.
Orantes sliding the ball. In comes Connors. Orantes bangs a forehand down the line and wins the first set from Jimmy Connors, 6-4. A tremendous ovation for the Spaniard.
Hey, that looks good. 216,683 for the tournament. That's it to 4.
Playing like a man charged up.
Let's watch the drop shot by Orantes. You'll see Connors take the looping swing, which normally says cross court. Orantes read it up the line, blocked the volley.
Whatever that plan is, it's working so far. Orantes won the first set 6-4. It's now 40-15 in the first game of the second set.
Hard work.
Okay, look again.
And watch how Connors anticipates. He goes cross court. He sees the volley coming down the line and really banged the forehand volley for a winner. Back live, it's 40-30. That's Connors waiting to return Orantes' serve. The service ace by Manuel Orantes.
Those in a minute. All the officials, though, have done just an outstanding job.
Love.
Too much depth and power that time.
30 love.
30 love.
Maybe you can hear Connors grunting after every shot. Hear that?
Out 40 love.
Listen after this serve. You think he's not putting everything he's got into it?
And short, but carries deep and bounces high, which is a tough ball to hit. Not the most decisive volley, but a winner.
Okay, let's watch Connors go cross court for the ball. Goes down the line, but Orantes got over there quickly enough to volley cross. Was out just over the baseline.
If he got the first serve in. The depth of the ground strokes in this match have been excellent.
Good point.
40-30.
Here comes Connors. His ball lands very deep. The lob was short. Orantes was out of position, so Connors just blocked the volley.
perfectly so.
I think you're right.
Love 30. Now it's Love 40. Triple break point for Orantes.
Jimmy asking someone to be quiet while the point's in progress.
Good forcing shot by Connors. Orantes went for broke from a very difficult position and knocked it about 20 feet past the baseline. 15-40. Good. Again, watch the topspin lob by Orantes. He did it on the first point. You did not see because of the commercial. You see it there. High over Connors' head, dipping quickly near the baseline for a winner. Orantes has broken serve and now leads 3-1 in the second set.
He won the first set. He was seeded number 3. Connors was seeded number 1. Connors had a rather easy time getting into the finals. Orantes, very difficult one. Out.
Remain patient, but on the other hand, continue to look for the openings. Service ace. Big winner there by Connors. It's 40-15 for Orantes. He's leading 3-1 in the second set. Out, and just like that, coming from 40 up and down, trying to get the adrenaline flowing.
Jimmy.
Unforced error by Connors.
Bad error. On a crucial point. Very crucial for Jimmy.
Scores deuce.
Connors.
Good serve and a good return.
Oh, great.
On CBS, they're the games you will see next Sunday on CBS. Right now, action at Forest Hills. Pick it up. Orantes in the near court. Connors at the top of your picture. That's first point.
By
It's out.
40-15.
Original balls. After that, every 9 games they'll change.
Got the tape.
Pretty tough to beat Connors, giving him no speed on grass and staying back.
I think he was a little indecisive on that. That's out.
40-30.
To it, just hit it over the other side. Tremendous effort by Jimmy Connors, but it wasn't enough.
I hope he's in good
Point of the 8th game of the 2nd set.
Out over the baseline. Take a look at the ball that Connors perhaps misses more than any other shot. The low approach and the one-hander he hit.
How hard you hit it, some player of Orantes' ability can track it down. Good volley by Connors. Now that's the answer to it. Just do that every time.
We'll take a look at that answer right here as Orantes hits a short ball to Connors' two-hander. He just comes in and really whips it cross court. No way Orantes can get to it. Back live.
15-30.
Unbelievable lob off of a very tough shot.
Way out over the baseline, so the underdog, Manuel Orantes, now leads Jimmy Connors 6-4 and 6-3, 2 sets to love.
4 and 6-3.
I don't believe it.
Fantastic forehand by Orantes.
Just keep in mind again that he played tennis here last night until 10:30 against Guillermo Vilas to get into the finals, and watch him again.
Good anticipation by Jimmy.
Good shot.
Good play by both fellas. Take a look at their rallying. Connors comes in with a real hard one-hander up the line. Orantes couldn't handle it. It's
40.
Connors comes charging in. Orantes takes the loop, flips it up over his head. Jimmy knows he can't reach it and can't get back for it.
That's it.
Very close in the second set and was down a break in the third, but the champion that she is, she came through. Just out. 30 all. Umpire's award for given annually to the official who contributes the most to the cause of tennis officiating. Quite an officiating family.
Ball hit the tape and skipped into a runner.
Let's watch Connors. He just pounds a one-hander up the line. Orantes rolled it cross court, and the ball hit about a foot inside the sideline. It's advantage Orantes. Orantes leads 1-love with a service break in the third set, and he's won the first 2 sets. And a service ace by Orantes hit on the side.
Of course he has, but I haven't seen it.
Broke. He doesn't pull his horns in. That's out. It's 30-15. Out. 40-15.
Ball's good.
Right on the line. Orantes isn't sure. Connors wasn't sure, but he'll...
The prestige of being the U.S. Open champion.
Here comes Connors on the attack. The good one-hander cross court, very deep. The lob was not deep enough, and Connors knocked the smash off for a win. Was in the same position that Orantes was in last night against Vilas. Down 2 sets and 2-love.
You were going to turn the lights on again tonight?
Might have to, Bill Talbert.
I suspect you might.
That second serve fascinates me, Tony.
Sure been effective. Beautiful shot by Connors.
Went for broke on that one.
Take a look at that again. You'll see how Orantes is sort of moving around. Connors runs around a one-hander and hits it back into the other corner. Perfect spot. And we're back live. And there's a service break for Jimmy Connors, one that he needed so...
2-2. We're in the third set with Connors serving. Orantes won the first 2 sets. Scored 6-4 and 6-3. Connors turning it on now.
And it's 40 love.
40 love.
In the first 2 sets, Connors leads in this one 3-2. Orantes serving.
Didn't take that extra step. A little bit of touch, maybe.
Forehand rolled cross court. Connors is waiting for it. The backhand cupped, angled back cross court for a win.
How well he disguises, whether he's going down the line or cross court.
One thing that so many of the less than great players do, they always feel in hitting a passing shot that they have to hit the ball very, very hard.
Looks like Connors' approach shot took a bad bounce. You watch Orantes have to dip down all of a sudden because the ball didn't come up. He didn't make a good shot, and Connors knocked off the volley. Back live, it's 30-all.
Beautiful depth.
Lost the last 4 times they played one another. 5-10 and 150. Just out.
15-30.
Double break point.
He looked to the heavens after he made that one.
Overall, along with Bill Talbert and Tony Trabert. Orantes in the near court. Connors at the other end. In trouble. Nastasi, and he got a big cheer. One of the few he's gotten this week.
Just too steady, Tony. Not a bad tennis player.
Oh, smart play. Here comes Orantes for the first time in the match in behind his serve. Connors got over and went cross court. Orantes stretched out, blocked the forehand. the backhand. It's rolled cross court. Connors guessed right, was there and missed the easy volley, and it's now 15-30. Orantes is 2 points away from becoming the U.S. Open singles champion. Connors waits for the crowd noise to die down. Orantes got there and hit his own foot with his racket. It's out.
Ball is out.
And it's
Match
now
point.
match point for Manuel Orantes. To do was get it over the net. Connors was covering down the line. The backhand with topspin hit a little bit below the tape. And Connors has saved one match point. It's deuce.
Connors looked over and shook his finger at Orantes after that ball went into the net. Maybe to break some of the tension. Deuce.
Jimmy's mother said he does that. His repartee with the crowd is to break the tension.
Way out.
Match point number 2 for Orantes.
And that is Orantes.